Hey y'all, it is a beautiful day and this is going to be a short video, but I'm just going to do a couple of new flight tests for the latest iteration of my rocket plane, which is this guy right here. We're just going to do unpowered glides today. I'm still probably not going to do a launch today. I mean, maybe, but we need to see how this thing flies unpowered first, and I don't have a whole lot of time today for launch, so we may do the launch later on. But let's see how it goes with this. Oh, that's very interesting. That's very interesting. It still has kind of a spinny situation. I wonder if I could adjust that with flight controls. Wonder if I could adjust that with flight controls. Right, let me give this a throw at a lower speed, see how it goes. Yeah, so I don't think I'm doing a good job of videotaping this, I apologize. But it appears to be spinning still, which, you know, it's a very slow spin. Try higher speed again. Yeah. It's a very slow speed, and it's still kind of flying like a rocket, which I suppose what you expect with the way the body is made. I'm doing a terrible job, y'all. I'm sorry. I definitely need to invest in better video making equipment, so just bear with me. But let's try this again. Higher speed. In other words, throwing it harder. Huh. Well, it throws beautifully, but it just doesn't glide. It's extremely stable. However, it does not glide. Let me go lower speed and experiment a little bit. Okay. See, so I feel like flight control adjustments are in order. Now you're gonna have to give me just a second. You're gonna have to kind of look at nothing here. 1 second. Okay. Let's give this a shot, y'all. Okay, now it's just spinning like crazy. See, ailerons are very sensitive buggers. You gotta be careful with them. Well, let's experiment with just curling the wings down more. let's give this a shot. I feel like curled downward wings are helpful. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, see, I think that does help. I just need to give them more of an angle. But we're gonna wrap this up pretty quickly because I have some messages from some friends I need to respond to. Let me see here. Bending a little harsher because we are trying to create lift. See if we can bend down a little more without breaking the wings. Okay. Something like that. Let's give it a shot. Why is it still just flying like a rocket? I don't understand. Maybe higher speed would help y'all. Maybe it wouldn't. I have no idea. But we're going to try to give it more of a trajectory, and this may be the last flight before I wrap it up. Ooh, I think I nailed anthill. That was interesting. Apologies, ants. Alright, I'm actually going to throw this downward and try something. Yeah, no. Alright, I need to do a lot more adjustments, apparently. Y'all, if you have any recommendations as to how I can make my aircraft and projects fly better, please let me know. That is one benefit of being on YouTube that apparently sort of slipped my mind, but it's an important one. If you have any input that could help me, please let me know. I get so stuck and frustrated sometimes with this stuff. It's fun when you get it to work right, but it is infuriating until you do a lot of times. Okay. They're just kind of throwing this as we walk back to the house here. Try again. It's got a slow. Okay, which direction is it? Okay. Maybe factor in a very teensy bit of rudder. Let's try that, y'all. That was helpful. Ow. I don't think it fared too well on that landing. Did not realize that it was going to be landing in dirt. Yeah, I think some flight control adjustments were certainly in order. And maybe angling the wings down more. Maybe even get them parallel with the horizontal stabs. I don't know. across the road here. Oh, that was pretty decent. That was pretty decent, y'all. All right, last one. See if I can thread the trees, because if I can do that, we're doing pretty good. Yes. Okay. So, I might slice a little slit in our vertical fin here and see if I can get a rudder going. And that's going to be quite helpful, I think. Anyway, thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.